once again, like I said in my previous videos, 50K was where you wanted to really buy if you wanted that easy money. Then I gave that trade at 55K where we made that higher low on the 4-hour chart. That was like the next easiest spot to buy at, if you wanted to make some money. So just a few weeks later, we can see exactly what I'm talking about. It just gets harder to make money if you don't want to play from the key areas. Now, not to beat your head in, but this will be a learning lesson to anyone that's paying attention to my videos outside of my personal trading team. So you can see on the 5-day chart, we have a volume divergence. Volume is going down while price is going up, which is leading to this pullback that we're seeing. We have not too long, 11 hours left approximately in this 5-day close. So let's zoom in on this RSI. You can see where my cursor is that this RSI made a higher low. Price made a lower low on price action. So that's a bullish divergence which led to this price increase. Same on the stochastic. It's easier to see right here. Higher lows on the stochastic where my cursor is, higher lows, price made a lower low. Now I drew a trend line also on the RSI on this 5-day because the RSI fell below 50. That means we could start a downtrend. So I could see us try to relief rally and come RSI come test this point. If not, we could see price action get rejected as well. And trending below 50, RSI below 50 means downtrend on price. So if you've noticed, this is my pullback strategy chart that I have loaded right here with my RSI and my stochastic. Let's jump to the weekly time frame real quick. So I'm using these key levels. This price will look different than my other chart that I usually have loaded because this is one of my actual trading charts. You can see that I have, on this chart, I had these trading blocks right here, which I traded. And it also helps me give the analysis that I give y'all in the private trading group. I have 60K right here, 56K, which you can see all these contact points. I went over this in previous videos. We're just doing a quick recap. And then we have this wick right here at 53, which we bounced from. And we have this huge wick that's coming all the way down to 50K. Let's take a moment to look at the 50 EMA, this dark blue, and the 200 EMA, which y'all know is my ultimate pullback points on any time frame. I look for pullbacks into these EMAs if we're gonna keep a trend going. So I just want to help everybody out with that. I'm still on course with my easy money making strategy with actually DCAing into a trade. As you know, our contact points is always this bearish order block up here, this weekly time frame bearish order block. So if you're still bullish on Bitcoin and you want to make easy money trying to catch these swings, my DCA strategy for right now is only using 10 to 20% of your bag. I still stand on everything that I've been standing on for making easy money. We've continued to make easy money. And if you want to continue that, 60K area right here, this support, we got this other support at 56, and this is actually an order block. I just have it drawn in lines, that same 50K area order block from around 53 to 50K. On the last videos that I showed this 1 hour time frame order block that I'm still looking at around that 50K range. So I would go, if we lose this 62K daily time frame fair value gap that we're approaching to, that I've been talking about in the group chat, the Crypto Fuse group chat. We lose this, the next spot would be around 60,100. And going forward, the 56K area, then the 53 to 50K area, then we have the 40K area, which is inside this pullback zone. Now I'm bullish long term because I don't think the bull run is over, and I don't think volume is coming to the market, which I have a volume video on my YouTube channel that I show that we haven't even had the volume of the previous bull run yet. So I don't think everything is kicked off yet for that final blow off top moment before another bear market starts. So that's why I say If you drop 10 to 20% in your bag in this range, and then another 10 to 20% bag in this range, and you have dry powder in this range, for us to attempt to catch the ultimate retest of this area, our previous highs, and attempt to go back and break that, to go higher. If you're bullish, this will be the easiest way to make money. And as far as intraday trades and scalps go, you know, I'm trying to teach you my methods. So when we come to these hourly order blocks that I keep posting, or coming into the EMAs, like the play that I made last week on Friday, I caught that whole move sniper action. You know, making those type of plays, you know, that's why the strategy is important. So let's go back to the lower time. Let's start at the 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, we're coming back into this crossing of the 50 EMA, crossing up through the 200 EMA. I'm leaving the line right there on the cursor. At this point in time, we lose that 62K area. This is the daily time frame Bollinger Bands, and this is why the Bollinger Bands are so important. Usually you will see some type of bounce off the middle Bollinger Bands, which is the 20 period moving average. So we could come down here. You can see that right now, this middle of the Bollinger Band is at 60K support area. So we come and bounce and rally off that. That could be a strong rally or a short rally. Right now, volume is trash on the daily time frame, as you can see. Let's look at these green candle bars. We had a spike on this one, but overall they're just shrinking as price went up. So we need to see bullish volume come in, and normally you'll see a bounce because there are buy orders probably right here at 60K area, 62 to 60K. Then we have the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which will keep pulling up. In my opinion, I mean, as far as going with huge monumental type money and trying to make big money, I would like to see what this Bollinger Band is going to do. How price is going to react off the bottom of the daily Bollinger Band. I know this can creep up because we wick down again, 56 to 55K area. You know, on the lower time frames, that's where we had that higher low at. When we bounced from 50K, you can see we had this first little higher low right here in that 55K area. I remember I did a trade. I showed my trade entry on the chart where I actually put my money at, rode that up. So can we come back here and test that? There are confluences right here. So this is what I say. I use the high time frames to show where you would want to drop your money at. And this is what separates me from those losers that you see in these groups. They don't know what to do. All they can do is repeat what's going on, what they see people write on Twitter. You know, if you start to DCA money in this zone, and then it bounces at any one of these areas where it could bounce from, and you make a lot of money, I'm taking profit. And then we'll wash, rinse, and repeat. Price never goes up in a straight line or down in a straight line forever. There's pullbacks and chops. So right now, overall bullish market structure. We took out the previous bull run where my cursor at. We took out that previous high over there. And since this new bull run started, we have been in a higher low and higher high trajectory. Now I want you to pay attention. I tell you, I don't use trend lines to trade. I use trend lines for direction, and that's about it. So let's keep this arrow right here as the trend line. Now look where this EMA is. That pullback zone I tell you about, the 50 and the 200. I'm always looking for pullbacks into this area for my ultimate plays, and that's why I say just use 10 to 20% of your bag to stuff money in this part of the market. So if we come back down here, you can see this trend line. Our price could go all the way down to this yellow trend line and still stay in a macro uptrend. This is the type of stuff that nobody wanted to talk about when Bitcoin was just shooting straight up. I've been talking about this in Discords and Telegram since we first rallied, that this was a huge rally. We never had a pullback. And I'm still going to always stick to my guns with price action. I've been doing this for years now, using the same strategy of pullback. That's why I never FOMO, and that's why I make the easy money. So if you stuff money in this part of the market, then you have a huge amount of money to stuff right here in this part of this market and catch a bounce where we see all this consolidation at. All in this area, all this consolidation. We bounce from here, from these EMAs after, if we do pull back to that area, you'll have a lot of money stuffed in the market. And if you're using like very low leverage, 1x, 2x, 3x, maybe all the way up to 5x, this is huge money if Bitcoin does finally go back up and breaks these areas for the blow off top. So I'm gonna end the video like that. And if you have any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna continue getting this easy money. I hope you do too. Peace.